No, doing a sound test on that, and on that, and on that, and on that. No, doing a sound test. Oh no. How long have I been muted for? Alright, now that's over. Lengthy family call. Right, I'm back properly. So I had to be muted for quite some time there, which I wasn't expecting. My dad going into basically a care home, which is really a hospice care, palliative care. Anyway, so we're now getting ready for the endurance race. Okay, don't want to be on that. We've got Summer setting the pace a minute. It says to be 30 minutes then. Ferrari GT3 296, but with fully modded. So it should be up 789 brake. Yes, it is. I think the weight's still standard, isn't it? Hards and soft tyres. Well, we're going to go back to there. So what we got, and strategy-wise going on here, looks like who's done the longest amount of laps? Kayla. So he's on what, lap 6 of the softs of going round, touching the grass, showing us his cool livery. Who else we got? Smithy. But he can't be on lap 4 surely. Sliding that around. Will it come up with the pit stop data about how many laps he's had on the pit info? I'm just going to wait, see if that happens. I don't think it does on practice. Yeah, it does that in the race, doesn't it? Yeah, so I don't know how many laps he might have done on his tyre history, whatever it's called. So it looks like we've got Mist possibly on lap 4. How much power can they use on this? I suspect quite a bit more than the BMWs. There's a bit of scrap going on there, practice scrap. Chris and Falcon by the looks of it. Gear Kayla, has he been out on 7 laps on those soft tyres? No. He's at a pit stop, hasn't he? Probably that 5, 6. So they might be practicing to see if they can stop twice without having to refuel on the soft tyres. Looks like the hards might be so slow that it's just not even worth doing any time on them at all. Interesting. Yes, I'm good to go. Where are we? Right. I don't know if anyone thinks my dad is actually dead. He's not dead. Not yet. Oh, Mark, you got the wrong idea. Better make sure they ain't got the wrong idea. No, I'm not going to get that in. Oh well. He's not on his way there, but he will be. Alright, so let's watch. This will be in sprint race finishing order. And last sprint race. It's in the middle of the pack somewhere. That's like a fairly easy car to get off the line. Everyone's had a pretty even start. Some Russell lead. Falcon is trying to get around the outside of Mist, and Mist has let him go. And everyone else looks like they've made it through turn 1. Yep. And they're starting to get single file pretty soon. Yeah, everyone just through these first few corners pretty well. Using loads of that entry curb. That's a good idea. If it'll allow you. Oh, missed right on the dirt though. And he's going to have dirty tyres for here. Will Ghiacchia try a cut back? No, but he's tucked up right behind him. Meanwhile, we've got Snowman and Chris. Was Snowman defending there, trying to block Chris? I don't know. It's up the inside of Scary Biker. Can he go side by side through it? Well, we're not going to find out this lap. That's a good shot. Meanwhile, Summerus has a 1.5 second lead. And Snowman, what's happened to Mist? Has gone round somewhere and he's facing the wall and he can't get it going. Oh wow, he's gone right off the track there, hasn't he? And there's a disaster of a rejoin as well. He's right at the back. Oh, this is not working out to be a very good round for Mist at all. He was pretty much, well, was he 8th in race 1 and 2nd in race 2. Only equalised the points because Summerus got 1, but missed our fastest lap. Blah blah blah. It's been a bad round. Maybe Mist takes this track in this direction as much as I do. That's like Ghiacchia's been involved in that as well, actually. Has he? Oh, I thought I'd been higher up the order by now. I don't know. Anyway, Summerus is out and cruising, and he's loving it here. 2 wins already. Snowman looking pretty good. Chris and Smithy, I imagine they will take some time to resolve their, or get into pace order, if you like. Ricky running well in 6th, Speed Freak 7th, and then we got 2 quick guys, Ghiacchia and Mist right at the back still, having to try and fight their way through. And it's like Ghiacchia's got 2 of them there. And that Scary Biker's not a slow guy either, but he's gone deep, and now he'll be at the back. So it's like Summerus is eking out a lead here, a couple of tenths at a time. Just looking at the tyre wear, it says a big difference that Chris is mashing his right front. Mist is up to 6th and Ghiacchia up to 7th now. Everyone, oh no, I'll say everyone, some at the back are running on the hards. Could be getting them out of the way, who knows? So Summerus and Falcon look like they're going as fast as they can. So Smithy's managed to drop Chris. He might already be struggling with that right front. And he's got 7 seconds to Falcon. Sorry, for Mist, get it right. Which may, it's going to take a few laps, but there'll probably be some sort of inevitability about that, you might be thinking. So now we're starting to see a difference in tyre usage. So it looks like this car could be fairly balanced on tyres. Looks like the right side gets the hammer the most though. Some are slightly less tyre wear than Falcon. Snowman's not doing too bad on his tyres either. Smithy's a bit more heavy on the right side. Chris is mincing his right front, and his left front must have quite a heavy understeer setup in that car. Maybe worried about traction. Then we've got Mist. Yeah, he's taken loads of time out of Chris. Chris must have made a mistake somewhere. Or, that right front, it's about 6 seconds. Depends, you need to run wide at one corner, and like he's having to get really slow through. They see the speed difference visually. So he's just struggling on a completely wrecked right front tyre. Mist will just probably go down the inside of him here. No, he can't. He's going to block it. No, but Chris has been gone out wide, probably by himself anyway. So he'll be in. He'll have to come in. Right front is destroyed. Gig-Kayler and resumes 6th. So Mist and Gig-Kayler, after having bad starts, are gradually working their way out through the field. So now the lap times start to drop off as these right-sided tyres really suffer on this track. So we've got left, we've got right-hander, left, 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 right, left, left, right, left. So, but a lot of the left-handers are pretty low-speed corners. I mean, the only real high speed is into that chicane and on the back straight. So, quite surprising that it's absolutely destroying these right tyres. And it's the right rear as well. I'm guessing Sunrush is going to do another lap. I think Falcon's going to have to come in. He is. Easy to get a penalty on that as well, especially if you've got massive understeer. Mind you, that's a right-hander, so that's the left tyres that will take that one up. Yeah, Smithy's in as well. And Gig-Kayler has caught Mist, who's struggling as well. Often see him struggling, and looks like Gig-Kayler's going to do another lap. You can pick him up. So Sunrush has carried on, so Falcon has come out in second out, so we had plenty in hand. What's that, a 9-second pit stop? Is that just 4 tyres? Could have watched the pit stops actually, but I'm guessing that's just for tyres. Yeah, Gig-Kayler is struggling on. That is that right front, and even going to last the lap. I mean, it shouldn't take a hammer in there because that's a slow corner, and it's massively banked. And you got just this. Oh, it sounded like a spin. It was. Always listening for the spin, and that's like Scary can't get that going either. What did he do? Just take a bit too much? No, yeah. Wow. Oh, look, his right rear's gone. That's why his right rear's gone. You need to get. Oh, he's going to have to tiptoe. Both his rears are gone. He's going to have to tiptoe like nothing else around this lap because that. Look at it. And he's got counter steering assist on as well. If he didn't have that on, look at this drift. This is quite good fun actually. Even round here is going to be and the last corner slide. You should be able to start a race with tyres like this. That'd be fun. Makes it to the pits, but that God knows how much time that lost him. So got Chris on the hards, got Ricky on the hards, Speed Freak on the hards, Grandad on the hards. Sunrush has been in. He's at a 12-second pit stop, possibly. You've got to add the pit stops together though, so Falcon's a 9 plus 6 maybe seconds on that in total for pit loss. But Sunrush has that 1 tyre advantage. Yeah, so you can see that visually in the tyres already. Snowman's still running well. He does have Mist after him, so Mist has got Smithy and Gassing on strategy at the moment since Smithy's come out in the hards. Got to run both tyres out, softs and hards at least once. And Snowman on the hards, so interesting to see what the lap time difference is on the hards and soft tyres. We can see the difference there. Mist coming out that corner just ate him up completely and just turned on the inside, and Snowman didn't even bother fighting it. Lost cause, he knew it. So Speed Freak. Oh, Grandad's gone round. What happened there? Oh, don't know. And it's on that third to last corner. Easy to run wide. There's no exit curve on that, you see. And when it's in reverse, it's just tarmac, then grass. And the next corners go in the same direction, so you can't like turn the opposite way. And it can easily just be a spin, either instant or lazy. So yeah, so pit loss. So it's about what? Well, that was just tyres, I think. So it's about 18 seconds roughly. Well, Summers hasn't had a good lap. Yeah, Falcon had a good in lap. I think that's what it is. So he's got 20 seconds over missed. That's how much time Mist has lost basically by that early issue. Pretty costly. We're on lap 9, not even at half distance yet, but still, that's a lot of time to make up. So again, Summers might be sitting fairly pretty here. What did I say there? Sitting fairly pretty. Can't say it. Snowman having a really good race here. Smithy is following through, so I see Gear Kayla's on the hards. So that would explain why he isn't catching these two really fast. And then we've got Chris on the hards, Scary. Yep, and these lot have been on the hards for a while. So Summers really is looking comfortable on this track, isn't he? In all cars, he must like this track. Probably hates it. So it's a slight lift through there on the warm fronts. He's got really nice even wear as well, that's the thing. So not only is he quick, he's got a setup which has got really nice even tyre wear. Bit better than Falcons. Definitely better than Mist. So Mist is hitting those right fronts, or those right tyres, quite a bit harder. And it's not as quick. Snowman, he probably is hitting those hards a little bit harder than those behind him, but he does have 5 and 5 seconds over them, and even I know Scary's on the softs, and even another 8 seconds is Scary, who isn't having a great run at this track, given where he is in the championship. So it's just a case of waiting for these strategies to play out. So what are these guys going to do? They're going to just like do, I think they've got to do a minimum 1 timed lap on the hards. So it's essentially an in lap, sorry, an out lap and a lap at the very least. So I guess Summers will be out for at least 1, maybe 2 more laps. Already pit lap 6, so yeah, he's probably going to get lap 12. What's that going to be? That's going to be about 16. By the time he's come out of the pits, about 16 minutes. Falcon's in. Oh, look at that right rear. That went off quick. That wasn't looking too bad a lap ago. That was probably really difficult to drive. Amazing no one's had a pit lane penalty yet though. Let's find out what he's doing. He's putting a bit of fuel and he's going hard. Is that a bit of fuel to get to the end? Snowman is still running hard, so maybe it's a long stint on the hards and a couple of short stints on the softs. So find out what sort of pace we're looking at. So Falcon was running mid-19s on the softs versus Summerus mid-18. So what's that going to be? A sort of mid-20, mid-21 on the hards. 2 seconds. But once the softs start going off, they soon drop down into the mid-20s. Interesting. So even though those softs go off pretty fast, and say someone like Summerus is hemorrhaging 2 seconds a lap once they do go, and I'm guessing this is going to be an in lap. I'm guessing Falcon's going to be doing something like in the 22s. 2 seconds a lap slower. And you're doing 6 laps. It's only 12 seconds, but the pit stop's 18. That doesn't compute in my book. Because you're putting in an extra pit stop. Oh, I don't know. Oh, someone's gone off the track. You see yellow flags. Ah, it was Chris and Scary. Had they come together? Chris is coming around the corner, and oh no, it sounds like Scary's had his own spin. Oh, look, his rears are gone again. And I think Chris was just avoiding it, just driving around it casually. That Summerus is in. Yeah, it looks like you really need to be careful not to destroy those rears, but they're wearing these softs right down to canvas. So it looks like 2 stops on the softs, and then they're trying to do as little time as possible on the hards. So what's Falcon's lap time on the hard? 21.5. Well, that's only a second slower than his best lap times on the softs. So he's only losing 6 seconds on the road. Well, 12 seconds on the road for the stint. Yet 18 in the pits. No, I don't get that. Well, they've done their practice. They know what strategies they want to use. Summerus is well in command here, though. And he's already coming up to lap. I don't know, actually. Who is it? No, it's not Scary. I think it's... oh, it's Speed Freak. I assume we'll move over. He's been out on those hard tyres for ages. In fact, is that possibly since the start of the race? Well, he's going to keep going. He's not moving over yet. Still just doing his thing. Is he moving over now? Yeah, he is. Okay, that was good. I think Summerus did lose a little bit of time there, actually, about a second. And sometimes people might be happy on the softs but hate hards. So, oh, Falcon using a bit of dirt there. Depends on ultimate lap time, so this won't be representative of the lap because he was possibly getting held up. Snowman still going on those hard tyres. I'm guessing he can't go to the end, so he's gone soft hard. I think. Pretty consistent on the old laps though. We've got Gig. Oh, here we go. Smithy and Mist. They're all on different strategies here. So Gig, Kayla on the hards. Smithy. Oops. Why did I go back to there? And Mist on the hards. I mean, you could see the lap times. So Summerus is on 21.4 on the hard, and Falcon's in the 22s. Snowman can get in the 22s, so he's got a good pace, and he's in a genuine third place. I mean, okay, the guys behind have had issues and stuff, but then that's just how racing goes. One of the things about racing is don't make mistakes. So he's in a genuine third place. But will he have to stop again? Oh, Gekaila's found the grass, and you're only going one place when you do that on that corner. That's all the way round the outside on the long way. Where is he? He's got to go, and he's in 6th though, so he's lost out to Smithy there as well, and as well as Mist, and lost obviously ground to Snowman. Easy mistake to make, especially when you've got to cut in wide on that corner. You just got to brake all the way around the edge of the track, and if you just misjudge it tiny bit, touch a bit of grass, and then it's the most lazy, frustrating, slow motion cruise to the outside of the track and to the wall. And it's like, I heard a bit more tyre squealing. I think that's just Gekayla. And all the others. Oh, maybe it was Ricky having a spin. Or was he just getting out of the way? Can't see who's ahead of him. Yeah, so Summerus just has to reel off the laps. There we go, Snowman is pitting, so he's going to do a soft run. Taking nearly 3/4 of a tank total. We've got Gekayla and Smithy probably about to do the same thing. Yeah, Smithy's on the softs. Gekayla will probably come out on the softs. She's taking half a tank. He's on the softs. So Snowman's taken a lot of fuel there, cautious. And he's got 6 seconds over Smithy. And even more than that over Gekayla. So Grandad might be stopping again. Sitting nice and pretty is Summerus. He's cutting that first part of that chicane nicely as well. That was a massive amount of curb. If he hadn't got a penalty, that's driving to track limits. That's what you got to do. Oh, Mist is in again. I thought he might run to the end on those hards. So he's going to do a short stint on the softs. Going to go for a fastest lap maybe. Well, he's one of the advantages of not running in VR, as you could see the gap to Snowman. So he probably thought free pit stop, have a go at fastest lap maybe, because Falcon was not uncatchable but too far ahead. So Snowman is in a genuine 4th place, but I can't see Falcon stopping again. Why would he? 40 seconds over Mist. So we've got Mist coming up to Speed Freak. Lap him. Speed Freak moves over. Snowman is next. So Mist isn't safe here. He's generally the quicker guy, but Snowman's been looking pretty good here, this track. And I say, unlike Mist, he hasn't made mistakes. Well, am I going to speak too soon? He's thoroughly beaten Smithy, which is a good effort, and Gear Kayla, which is a good effort. And Scary Biker for that matter, all of these people, really. So yeah, Sunrust lead is going up on those hard tyres, mid 21s. What does that mean to the BMW? That's like a mid 22, I'm guessing. I don't know. That could be about the same. Anyway, I'm thinking ahead. So it does look like Mist is pulling away from Snowman. Oh, what's that going on? That's Chris getting out of the way. Pretty spread out race, but unfortunately the strategy has pretty much been the same for everyone. 2 sets of softs without refueling mostly, and a set of hards. So the hards are slower, but not so slow. I mean, why would you go hard, soft, hard when you can go soft, soft, hard, and you have to do all, you know, both tyres? If you're going to stop again, you might as well do it on the softs, and that's what everyone has done as far as I can see. Oh, Chris going round. Where's that? Outside of turn 3. I think he probably got that on the curb on the way in, I bet. And it looks like he's struggling with dirty tyres, and he's got Gear Kayla coming up to lap him. He has seen him, or Gear Kayla's gone past anyway. Almost, sorry, he's got suspension damage the way that thing's snaking around. But he can't do because damage isn't on. Yeah, so Sunrust is he's still holding that lead. It's not ebbing and flowing a little bit, but yeah, Falcon looking comfortable as well. I mean, he's lost a lot of time to Mist. He's lost about 8 seconds, in fact. When did Mist come in? Lap 18, so he's lost 4 seconds a lap. Well, out lap, no. It's taken 3 laps to lose 8 seconds. Still quite a bit, though. I mean, that's 16-second difference, hards to softs, so maybe that's why they've done the 2 stops on the softs, 1 on the hards. Rather than anyone try and do a 1 stop. It didn't look possible. I mean, that's well, 1 more lap. Just looking at the fuel rates, Snowman's got way too much fuel on board. Then he completely overfueled in that pit stop. Still comfortable though. Smithy may not get another lap, so he could be incredibly comfortable. Infinitely comfortable. No, I think he's going to go across the line though. Yep, so he'll have 1 more lap. Just will Gear Kayla, or the timer runs out, but doesn't always. It does in that case. Finish your race, so he's 6. Scary. Looks like he's going to be 7th. Oh, someone's gone round. Who was that? Was that? I don't know who that was. Oh, it's Speed Freak. Probably losing a place to Ricky there, right at the end. In fact, possibly even Grandad. They're going to come out the final corner side by side. 3200ths, 3/10. Grandad is going to get him. Right on the line. The last corner. Oh, I'm missing everyone finishing. Summerus has won. Done deal. Falcon was second. Missed distant third. So good strategy by Summerus, but he looked completely untouchable there. Snowman's going to have a solid fourth place. Even Mist has destroyed that right front. You look at the tyre wear difference, and Summerus's tyre wear is so balanced compared to everyone else's. Absolutely licked that setup. And Smithy coming round with an almost completely threadbare right front. He'll take fifth though, and that was that. Could have probably done with different tyre selection on that, maybe. Mix the strategies up a bit. Anyway, Summerus wins and fastest lap, and his championship rival Mist is third, and his other rival Scary Biker is seventh. So very good weekend's work. In fact, Summerus almost completely, I think, just missed out on one fastest lap in all those three races, didn't he? So he creamed that one. So Falcon second, good result for him. Mist third, you probably won't be happy with that, to be honest. Snowman fourth will be though, I reckon. And Smithy and Gear Kayla, unusually mid-pack for them, but then how much practice has Gear Kayla had? Scary Biker seventh, not good for the championship for him. And Chris, Ricky, Grandad, Speed Freak all had some spins and issues somewhere. And that was that. So they'll be doing round 4, same time next week. About 8:30, and I'll catch you there.